Hi everybody, I'm JC and welcome to Dad Bod with JC. I've been doing this for a bunch of days now and I'm feeling a little bit better, feeling a little bit more tired actually. I need to work on getting a little extra rest and maybe improving my diet a little bit more. Other than that, I'm ready to go. Today I'm planning on working out core exercises. I did a core day a few days ago. I've chosen a different set of core exercises here, a bit more challenging than the other day. So I've got 8 of them lined up. 2 or 3 of them I wonder if I'm going to be able to do since I'm just starting out. They're supposed to be for intermediate folks, but well, yeah, might have a fail or two coming up here, but that's okay. I'll give it a shot and probably modify it a little bit and see where things go. But yeah. Other than that, if at any time you want to, just give a like, follow, subscribe, whatever works best for you, and I'll get started with these core exercises. First one I have up is called Hollow Man. Okay, so most of these are new to me, so I'm going to have to read my little instructions. Thanks for the likes. I'm going to have to read my little instructions here. I'm going to lie on my back with legs at 45-degree angle, so up like that. Arms by my side, chin tucked. My back's going to be flat on the ground. Going to tuck my hip a little bit. Rib cage together and squeeze my stomach, quads, and glutes. Breathe deeply. Tuck my chin. Pull shoulders down and away from my ears. So basically, I'm going to have my legs at 45 degrees up, but everything else is going to kind of tuck. Like my shoulders are going to tuck, my arms are going to tuck, my chin's going to tuck while I'm lying on the ground. I'm supposed to hold for 30 seconds. Let's see if I can make it for 30 seconds. So I'll set a timer for 30 seconds. I'm not going to try to count out 30 seconds, especially when I'm doing something I don't know what I'm not comfortable with. I haven't done it before. I just looked it up online and giving it a go here. So yeah, I'll give it a try for 30 seconds. I'm supposed to do it for four sets of these, but it's kind of making my eyes kind of pop open. Let's see if I can get through the first set and go from there. If you want to follow along, they're called Hollow Man. Legs 45 degrees up, and then it's a bit of a crunch. The rest of it's a bit of a crunchy. Crunch down, your chin up, shoulders away from your ears and down. If you're doing this at home, on your own, have fun with it. All right, I'm a little nervous now because it feels awkward. All right, anyways, here we go. 30 seconds. Okay, 30 seconds isn't too bad. All right, here we go. So legs about 45 degrees up. My shoulders are away from my ears. My chin is tucked. I'm gonna crunch a little bit, so it's a bit of a crunch. I don't think my legs are quite 45 degrees, but they're in a comfortable spot. If I can make this for 30 seconds, I'll be pretty happy. I think if I deepen my crunch, I'll get more out of it. I'm getting some stuff out of it right now. I can feel it all through my core here. And that was 30 seconds. All right, so in between the sets, there's supposed to be a 30-second break. I'll just keep going with my timer. And so I'll breathe a little bit and get right back down when the timer says to go. Boy, I mean, that was both easier and harder than I thought it was going to be. I didn't quite get my legs up to the 45 degrees, I don't think. I think it left them around 30 degrees. This next go, I'll go up to the 45 degrees, and I'll try a little bit more of the crunch. I think I could have gotten more out of my crunch, but I was just worried that I wasn't going to be able to finish the 30 seconds. So that was a win. All right, next set's coming up. Again, 45 degrees up for the legs and a bit of a crunch here. So 45 degrees for the legs and a little bit of a crunch. Shoulders away from my ears. Crunching through here. I'm going to engage more. My chin, I got to tuck in. I'll put my legs up. I think that's closer to 45 degrees. That is a little bit more challenging up higher. I'm assuming there's like, oh, it's done. So it's a quick 30 seconds. It's a quick 30 seconds. So that was time 2. I felt like I knew what I was doing a little bit more on that one. Let me catch my breath. Okay, this is one of the exercises I was worried about I wasn't going to be able to do. The technique is probably nowhere near where it's supposed to be, but it's a good start. I'm really, I've always struggled with doing core exercises, so I'm going to focus a little extra on core with these daily workouts. All right, it's time for my next 30 seconds. Legs, hollow man again. Legs 45 degrees up and a bit of a crunch at the bottom. Starting now. So legs about 45 degrees. Shoulders down below my ears a little bit. Bit of a crunch. Okay, this is feeling more comfortable now. I got to crunch some more to get more engaged with my abs here. Okay, this is much more comfortable than the first set. And that was 30 seconds. I'm surprised how quickly 30 seconds goes through. Maybe it's because I keep talking. Oh, I gotta start this again. So one more set, and I'll move off to the next one. Thanks for the comment. I think I see good things there. I'm a little far away. I'll go check it out a little closer when I finish this last set. But I do appreciate it. Man. Okay, so yesterday I did my arms and my chest, and I'm a teeny bit tight. I did stretching 2 days ago. I'll do stretching again in a day or two. Either tomorrow or the next day. I'll decide tomorrow depending on how tight I am. All right, it's time to go again. Last set called hollow man. Legs up at a 45-degree angle and a bit of a crunch. Coming back down. So 45 degrees up. Timer's running. I'm gonna put a bit of a crunch. Shoulders away from my ears. Chin towards my chest. Engaging my core as best I can. This is feeling a lot better. I thought the fourth set would be worse than the first, but that's not true at all. The fourth set feels better than the first set. The first set, I had no idea what I was doing. And that's 30 seconds. Oh my, that was good. All right, I'll check the comments now and see what's going on. Yeah, thanks. I really appreciate that. Oh man. Whew. Yeah, I've had some positive results. I'm gonna take measurements once a week. I'm not gonna report out the numbers, but I'll report, thumbs up or thumbs down as to the direction things are going in. There's always change in direction as far as like, oh, this thing's improving, that thing's going sour. Like last week, I took measurements after a week of this, and everything that's supposed to shrink was shrinking, and things that started increasing that I wasn't quite expecting, even just after a few days, 7 days, were my biceps and I think it was my thighs, my leg muscles. It makes sense. I was doing workouts that would increase my leg muscles and my biceps some. I think my chest increased a little bit too. No, I'd have to go look. But in any case, things are headed in the right direction for the most part. All right. In the right direction for me. Everyone's got their own agenda. All right. That first group was a hollow man. The second one is called a high plank. Okay. This is also a 30-second hold. So essentially it's like a push-up, but it's not a push-up. There's no pushing up and down. I just stay in the push-up position. My feet won't be together as a lot of push-ups are. They'll be about shoulder width apart, and I'll just hold that for 30 seconds. I have some trouble occasionally with this shoulder here, so I mean, I'll do the best I can to get it to 30 seconds, but yeah, you don't want to have any pain in your joint. Like right now, I'm just rotating it around a little bit, the shoulder, and I can feel some hitches, so it's not quite clean. I wouldn't call it pain, but it's not good, whatever it is. Yeah, I found one right there. So yeah. I should probably loosen my shoulders a little bit. I'll do this, what's that called? Shoulder rolls. I'll just do 10 forwards, 10 backwards. Just to loosen them up before I do this high plank business. Yeah, because this shoulder wasn't feeling quite right. I mean, I hadn't really warmed it up even. I was on my back for the first round. And now back for 10 rolls. All right. 5 more. Okay. There's probably, it feels warmer now. I don't feel like I'm going to tear it up. All right, so 30 seconds. Yep, 30 seconds. All right, this is another one I'm worried about. Might not be able to hold it for the full 30 seconds, but I'll give it a try. I don't think I've ever done these either, in all honesty. Maybe 20 years ago, I don't know. Anyways, so here we go, 30 seconds coming up. I guess I'll get closer to the position before I start my clock. All right, here we go, 30 seconds. I'll keep my face up, at least I'll try to. This isn't too bad. I'm glad I warmed up that shoulder over there. I wouldn't have been able to hold this if I hadn't warmed it up. There's definitely something going on in there. It's an old injury that may not, I don't know. I'd have to get an MRI, and that's a whole ordeal on itself. That's 30 seconds. So I get a 30-second break before the next one. How many of these I gotta do? 3. All right. 2 more times of this. Whew. I'm gonna take some air in. Oh yeah, I might as well roll 5 forwards and 5 backwards for the shoulders. I want to keep the shoulders nice and warm before I go back to this. Yeah, I'm really glad I warmed it up a little bit before I did this first round of high planks. All right, time's up for the next round. If you're following along, I should give some kind of a verbal cue when I get started. I'll do start, and so when I hit the button, I'll say start, and then when I feel the timer done, I'll say end, and I'll probably figure something better out later on, but I'll get started with that. Okay, here we go. Start. It goes by a lot faster when I'm talking. This feels like forever. I should have been talking that whole time. That felt like a lot longer than the first round. The first round I was talking the whole way through. That round, not so much. I'm not sure what to say for this next round though. I don't want to say just filler stuff like, you know, I don't know. I'll think of something to say. Oh yeah, I should roll my shoulders a little bit. There we go. Oh, and I didn't say my keyword end there either. Well, I'll begin with the keyword here, and I'll try to call out my keyword there at the end. Still learning how to do this, so benefits everybody here. All right, getting close, and I'm gonna start now. So this is a high plank. It's basically a push-up position. I'm just not pushing up. My leg's a little wider than the normal push-up would be. I would usually have my feet together, and right now they're close to shoulder width apart. I'm kind of surprised I can do this. I didn't think I would be able to pull this up, although these last few seconds felt pretty strong. And all right, I did my start keyword, I did my end keyword. And that's it for the high planks for the moment. If I go through this whole set of exercises, I'll just take it from the top again. When I get to the bottom, I'll just roll back to the top. So I might have to revisit the high planks, but we'll see. Next one up is something I'm pretty sure I can do. A glute bridge. So with a glute bridge, it's just me. First, you just lie on your back. Then I think I bend my knees so that I can just press my butt into the air and just hold that glute bridge. I'm gonna hold it. I'm gonna go up and down. Apparently, I'm gonna be bringing that glute bridge up 20 times. So that's what I have written down. I was trying to modify a little bit, but 20 reps is 20 reps. So, and 3 sets of that. That's a lot of glute bridging. That I'm not so sure if I'll be able to do, but who knows? I think I've had an easy time with glute bridges in the past. So again, the glute bridge. Just put my feet flat on the floor. Lay my head back, and bring my butt up into the air. I'll go up slowly, and then once I'm there, I'll hold it for a couple, like a 1 count, 2 count. Come back down. I'm gonna count up to 10. I'm gonna go 10 up, 10 down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, and then time 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, and here we go. I'll get started now. My shoulders are just going to be relaxed away from my ears while I do this. So 1, up, and down, nice and slow. Then 2, up, and down, nice and slow. 3, up, and down, nice and slow. 4, up, and down. 5, up, and down. 6, up, and down. 7, up, and down. 8, up, and down. 9, up, and down. 10, up, and down. Halfway through. Counting down now. 10, and down, 9 up, and down, 8 up, and down, 7 up, and down, 6 up, and down, 5 up, and down, 4 up, and down. 3 more glute bridges. 3 up, and down, 2 up, and down, 1 up, and down. All right. Okay, that was a little easier than I thought it would be, and at the same time, I did feel my core engaging. Pretty happy about that. I'll rest for a few seconds, take a few breaths, and get started on the second set of glute bridges. I'm doing 20 reps of these guys per set, and that I definitely felt that. So if you're following along at home, hope you felt that in your core. That's definitely a good thing. Wow, this is kind of mind blowing. I haven't really done any of these in the past. So, I mean, I've done glute bridges. I just never did them like that. I don't think I did 20 of them, especially not like what I'm gonna do here, 3 sets in a row. So it's a different way of looking at it. Different experience, really. All right, I need a couple more seconds to catch my breath and back down for more glute bridges. Sorry, I'm burping a little bit. Oh my goodness. All right, back down. All right. All right. 20 glute bridges, counting 10 up, 10 down. 1 up, and down. Whoa, I got a little cramp on my leg here. 2 up, and down. 3 up, and down. 4 up, and down. 5 up, and down. 6 up, and down. 7 up, and down. 8 up, and down. 9 up, and down. 10 up, and down. Now counting from 10 back down to 1. 10 up, and down. 9 up, and down. 8 up, and down. 7 up, and down. 6 up, and down. 5 up, and down. 4 up, and down. 3 up, and down. 2 up, and down. 1 up, and down. All right. So towards the beginning of that set, I got a pretty good cramp right there on my hamstring, my upper hamstring, connecting my hamstring and my glute. And luckily it wasn't a big enough cramp where I really had to stop anything. I guess I did pause for a quick second. I stretched my leg out, let the cramp go as best I could, and came back to form and kept going. I didn't go as deeply as I did in the first set because of that little cramp. I didn't want to continue it. That being said, I'll do a quick hamstring stretch here on this side because that's where it cramped. I'll do the other side too for good measure. I want to be able to do that, to do those sets cleanly, more deeply, without having to worry. It's like, hey, is my leg gonna cramp up and am I gonna fall apart? That'd be kind of silly or crazy. you know, just trying to do one of these glute bridges and then just kind of falling just because some, you know, some muscle cramped. It didn't quite come to that, but I definitely felt a tug in that direction when it cramped back here in my hamstring. All right, I'm hoping that should be enough of a stretch. Third set of glute bridges coming up. Doing 20 reps each. If you're following along and you're enjoying this, give a like, follow, subscribe. Anything that works for you, I do appreciate it. It helps me out. All right, here we go. Glute bridges, 20 of them. All right, here we go. Shoulders down, relaxed by away from my ears, and my glutes are gonna go up here. Up for 1, 2, slowly down, 3, slowly down, 4, slowly down, 5. I'm bringing up my glutes as far as I can. 6, maximizing that raise. 7, again, I'm trying to bring it back as high as I can. 8, 9, and 10. Halfway there, counting down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. All right, that wasn't too bad. Whew. I need some water. All right, so what was that? That was the third exercise for the night, the glute bridge. So to recap what we've done so far, hollow man, high planks, and glute bridge. I'll take a sip of water. I really need it. All right. Okay. Looking like I'm running short on time here, but okay, so this next one is called the Superman pull. I'm gonna do 20 reps of this. So in the past I've been doing a lot of Supermans, which is right here on the floor, and the Superman pull is apparently I go like Superman and then I pull my shoulders back into this position. So it's just like the Superman, except at the end, I pull back, then I go back forwards and come back down nice and slow. And I'm going to do that for 20 reps, which is a lot more than I was doing before. Before with my Superman, I was probably doing top 6, maybe 10, but not 20. All right, especially not 3 sets of 20. All right, let's see what I got. I'm going to come down nice and slow. I'm going to make sure my core, I'm as stretched out as I need to be in my core. I don't want to pull a stomach muscle. That would kind of end this the core exercise right now. I'd have to do something else that didn't require any stomach muscles. I'm not quite sure what that would be. Maybe some bicep curls. Yeah. So while I'm down here, before I start the Superman pulls, I'm gonna see where I'm at with my stomach core muscles since I've been doing these other exercises. My back's actually feeling a little bit more right now as I'm moving around side to side here. my back isn't, it's not tweaking, but it's not 100% happy. With my next set of stretching exercises, or tomorrow or the next day, whenever I decide to do more stretching, I'm gonna have to throw in some back stretches or some additional back stretches. I already have some back stretches in the stretching routines, I think. But okay, I think I'm just delaying these Superman pulls. 20 of them feels a little excessive, but I'll give it a try. I'm probably just not going to go up as high as I would go with the normal Supermans, just so I can make sure I can have enough to make it to 20. All right, here we go. So I'll start down here. 1 and pull and forward and down. So that's 1. Pulling back. Wow. 2. Okay. It's a different feel. It's definitely a different feel. So here comes 3. Pull and forward. Wow. What was that? 3 or 4? I'll call that 4. It's okay. I'm doing 60 of these, or 20 of these in this set. So here comes 5. Pull. Oh my goodness. And back down. 6. Pull. 7. 8. 9. 10. And count back down from 10. 10 on the down slope. 9. Pull in for 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. All right. Whew. That was something else. I have it on my list that I was going to do 3 sets of those. I'm probably just going to cut it back down to 2. I like the exercise. It's just, I'm short on time. These routines I picked had a lot more reps in it than the other routines I've been picking for other nights. So the timing is just not right to get through all the exercises. That and I want to get my muscles a little bit more used to this Superman pull before doing 60 of them. I'll just cut it down to 40 and be done with it. So 1 set of 20, and here comes another set of 20 coming up here soon. I'll take a quick sip of water before I get started, and we'll get going soon. All right, breathing in, and another 20 coming up. Superman pulls. Essentially, it's just like a regular Superman, only when you get to the top, you pull your shoulders back down towards your, back down this way. back down towards your sides and your elbows away from your body, basically. So I'll get started here. Up for one, pull back, go forward again, and down. That's one. Up, pull, forward, two. Up, pull, forward, three. Up, pull, forward, four. Up, pull, forward, five. Up, pull, forward, six. Up, pull, forward, seven. Up, pull, forward, eight. Up, pull, forward, nine. Up, pull, forward, 10. Halfway through, 10 more, counting down this time. Up, pull, forward, 10. Up, pull, forward, 9. Up, pull, forward, 8. Up, pull, forward, 7. Up, pull, forward, 6. Up, pull, forward, 5. 5 more. 4 more maybe. Up, pull, forward, 4. Up, pull, forward, 3. Up, pull, forward, 2. Up, pull, forward, 1. I'll do one more. I might have skipped one in there. Up, pull, forward, done. All right. Yeah, I'm cutting the last set off. I kind of want to get to the end of these. I don't think I've done any of these exercises in the past. So I want to get to at least one set of each of the upcoming exercises. And I'll circle back to this if I have time, but I don't think I do. I want to keep these sessions to an hour flat so that so you only have to schedule in an hour, pencil in an hour. Time, no one's ever got enough time. All right. V up, hold arm pump. Ew. Okay. Yeah. I'm probably only gonna do one of these. So I'm gonna V up, hold arm pump. So I watched a little video about this one. So I'll demonstrate up here in the air where it's a little easier. So my legs will be at a 45-degree angle? Yeah, 45-degree angle. I mean, you do this on the ground with your back on the mat, but it's easier to explain standing up. So the legs are up 45 degrees, and then I gotta do like a crunch to come up 45, to come up like a crunch. It doesn't have to be 45 degrees, just off the floor. So the only thing hitting the ground is my rear end here. Then I gotta hold my arms out and pump my arms like this. So I'm in a V position with both my legs, and my glutes are the only thing touching the ground, and my arms are pumping up and down. This isn't, I mean, if that's too much for you, it might be too much for me. there's different ways to do it. Let's say you can bring up your, I guess the one thing you can do is not do the crunch part and just bring up your legs and just pump your arms like this, just to get your body muscles used to that that really odd motion actually. I'll do my best to V up and pump, but and the pump is supposed to be 20 pumps, like 1, 2, 3, that sort of deal. Yeah, I might just do one set of this. That looked really, I mean, when I looked at the video, it looked pretty challenging, and I wanted to give it a try, but we'll see. Let's see, I'll angle my mat a little bit so you have a better view, and and run with that. This might end up not working very well for me at all, but it's worth a try. Okay, here we go. All right. So first thing that's going to happen is my legs are going to go up in a V. I mean a 45-degree angle. Then I'm going to crunch up a little bit. In the video they were crunching up more, but this is about as far as I'm going to be able to go. And then I'm going to pump my arms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right. That wasn't at all like what I saw in the video, but that's about as good as I'll be able to do. That was relatively quick though, so I'm gonna do another one. I felt all the benefits on that one. The crunches, the leg being up. I was trying to do the arm pump. I didn't, like I said, it wasn't anything looking like what I saw in the video, but it, you do the best you can until you actually get there with these exercises. So I'm going to take a few more breaths and I'll give it another go. Whew. I'm still catching my breath. All right, let's do it. V arm, let's see what it's called again. V up, hold, arm pump for 20. This time I'm going to try to count up for 10 and down for 10. Last time I went straight through the 20. I don't like doing that for some reason. All right, here we go. So I'm going to V up and pump 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I didn't count up, count down. I was too busy trying to do the crunch. Again, that was nothing like what I saw in the video, but it was a good exercise. So I'll leave it at that. All right, next guy up is the plank knee crosses. Okay, so it's the same thing I was doing before with the high plank. And then basically crossing my knees underneath my plank. And I'm supposed to do that 20 times for 3 sets. So 10 one knee, 10 the other knee. That's fair enough. Let's see. Here we go. Ooh, I need a sip of water. So again, high plank, and then the knee crosses underneath the plank, You just raise one knee up through, set it back down, set the other knee back through, 10 times each knee. I think I saw the video for this, but I don't remember it as clearly as some of these other ones. So it should be straightforward enough. All right, here we go. So again with the high plank. Let's see. I'm getting comfortable here. Wide stance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Count down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. 2 things from that I took away. It was a little bit more difficult than I thought it would be. And at the same time, because I don't have the flexibility to go through with my knee the way I guess I saw in the video, or the way I would have wanted to do it. But the other thing is, it goes by relatively fast. So I was able to at least stay on my feet during the whole sequence of 20. I'm gonna roll out my arms a little bit here and take a couple more breaths of air and go for another one. Oh my. Okay, at this point the sweat is coming down pretty fierce. I think that's a good thing. Some people don't like to sweat, but I don't have much of a choice. I've always been someone that sweats a bit during workouts. All right, so getting back down in the high plank position, and I'm gonna count up to 10, count down from 10. So 10, 9, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, count down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, that goes by pretty quick. So there's that. I definitely feel it, not just in my core. I felt it a little bit in my core. Definitely felt it in my arms. I'm sure my legs are feeling it because they're doing a lot of the motion. So that was a good full body workout. It almost felt like there was a like a tread. I think they call them. I don't know. It's like you know what I'm talking about, where your feet just go like this in and out. Hikers. I don't know, something like that. Well, I need more air. Okay. I keep wanting to say treadmills, but it's not treadmills. It's something else. Anyways. Mountain climbers. That's the one. It's a lot like the mountain climbers. I finally got enough air into my brain, into my head to break out the mountain climbers. 2 more deep breaths of air, and I'll do the last set of 20 here. Okay. So high plank again. Feet a good bit apart, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Counting down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And done. Okay, that's 3 sets of those. That's enough. Whoa, that was a plank knee crosses. That was something else. Okay. Next up is leg raises. I need a nice little break. A good size break, I should say, after those guys. So I got 3 sets of leg raises, 20 count. So I'll be on my back, gonna lift my legs all the way up 90 degrees, the full straight up business. My back is flat on the ground, chin is tucked, and then slowly lower the legs just above the floor. Apparently I'm not supposed to touch the floor. I don't know if that's happening. I might have to rest in between some of these things. So it's 20 up, come back down, but not touching the ground with my feet supposedly. Maybe I can do it, maybe I can't. In any case, I'm looking forward to this. This should be a good exercise. 20 leg raises coming up. Okay. So feet straight out. Pelvis, you have to roll your pelvis up a little bit so that your back is flat on the floor. You don't want to hurt your back at all. The back shouldn't really be moving much at all. Shoulders away from your ears and relaxed. And I'm going to count up to 10 and count down from 10. So 1. That's not quite 90 degrees, but that's my 90 degrees. This is more like 80 degrees for me, but and back down nice and slow. 2. Slow. 3. Slow. 4. Slow. 5. Slow. 6. Slowly moving it back down to almost on the floor. 7. Slow. 8. Slow. 9. Slow. 10. Slow. Counting back down from 10. 10. Slow. 9. Slowly back down to almost to the floor. 8. Slow. 7. Slow. 6. Slow. 5. Slow. 4. Slow. 3. Slow. I'm running out of breath. 2. Slow. And 1. Slow and done. Boy. I really felt that in my core. Down below. At the end there, the tops of my legs, the bottom of my base of my abdomen, running out of air. Oh, that was intense. My lower abs are on fire right now. I don't know if I can do that again. I don't know if I want to do that again. That worked really well. And I don't want to do another set that's super sloppy. There's only like 6 or 7 minutes left in my hour here. I'm just gonna I'm gonna modify this and just do some exercises. I really did like that, but I don't want to mess it up. That felt good. I'm gonna probably add that to a lot of my routines. That worked really well for me. And again, I don't think I can do that again right now. I just need to catch my breath. That's what I need to do. I'll stand up and catch my breath. Whew. Yeah, my abs are still burning on that one. I wonder if it's just an accumulation, since all I've been doing is core work. Maybe this full hour's worth of core work really, piled up and it hit me solid right then and there. Or maybe it was just that one exercise. Maybe I'll change it up next time and put this one at the beginning. I don't know. I'll figure. Well, maybe this is just perfect the way it is, and I'll just finish up with this one, because this one, boy, things are on fire down here. Oh my goodness. I'm just gonna do some stretches and finish out the day like that. Let's see what my calves are always tight, so I'll start with some calf stretches here. Just pick one side. Your forward leg can have a slight knee bend. Your back leg is more or less straight behind you. And with this, you can really, depending on how you push your weight back, you can stretch your glutes a little bit. You can stretch your hamstring a little bit. I'm even feeling a little bit of a stretch in my quads right now. I'm trying to isolate my calves, but I'm having a hard time isolating the calves. Maybe that calf is just feeling good. No, I found the calf. It took a little while, but I found it. It's stretching now. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta persist with a pose until you really open up the muscle. It'll take a little while to open up the muscle. And yeah, it'll feel. Like that one, it went all the way down to my Achilles tendon. Maybe I'm not supposed to feel it all the way to my Achilles tendon, but I'm not going to press hard enough to do any damage. I'm just going to press hard enough to attempt to feel a stretch. So I'm doing the same thing here. I just switch legs. Forward leg has a slight knee bend in it to help keep balance. The back leg is straight. Depending on which way I shift my weight, I can feel some stretch in my glute, a little stretch in my hamstrings, maybe a little bit in my quads, more of my hamstrings on this side. And I'm really trying to find the stretch for my calves, or my calf. Sort of finding it here. I gotta press a little harder. I can feel the front of my shin kind of contracting a little bit, and there's my calf. It took me a good solid 15-20 seconds to find the stretch in my calf muscle there. Now this time I was able to find the stretch in the high part of my calf muscle. On my other side, it was towards the Achilles tendon. I don't want to mess with my tendons. I don't want to mess with my Achilles tendon. You want to try to find the stretch in the middle of the muscle. In this case, it's high on my calf. It's exactly where I want it. If, like on the previous stretch, I found my Achilles tendon. The moment I recognized it was my Achilles tendon that I was stretching, I slowly backed off of it because something's not right. I don't think you should really be stretching your tendons. You want to focus in on the muscle itself. And right now, it's really hitting my muscle here, my calf muscle back here. You just got to find it. You got to look for it. You want to, like right now, I'm shifting my toes around. I mean, you probably can't see it with the camera real well. My leg might be in the way, but I'm shifting my toes around, seeing if I can find different angles in my calf muscle to stretch. And I'm having a little success in some places, but in general, the calf is stretching here. I'm going to switch back over to the other side, see if I can not stretch my tendon and stretch my calf muscle. I'll focus in on the calf. So again, I'll do the same thing. Forefoot is slightly, knee is slightly bent. Back foot is straight for the most part. I'm going to look for the high calf muscle stretch. And I'll see if I can shift my weight in such a way that I don't have any pressure on my tendon, my Achilles tendon. Okay. This calf might be okay because I felt like I stretched it more than I probably should. I like to end these things on a forward fold. So before I do my last forward fold, I'll say, hey, my name is JC. Thanks for dropping by Dad Bod with JC. This is what I'm calling this workout. And I'm going to do a quick forward fold and say goodbye. Oh, a couple of my spine just cracked. Great way to end the session. Thanks for stopping by. Give a like, subscribe, follow, whatever works for you. We'll see you next time.